Hey, thanks for watching, hardworking man. Thanks for all the subscribers. You'll see later in this video, I wanted to try to get over 1,000 by the end of the Paul Bunyan show. We blew through it already yesterday. I put the walk around video of the all wood muscle wood on there, shared it on a few Facebook groups, and I got more subs in one day than I ever have before. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show and the content I bring you. Hopefully you guys enjoy the muscle wood. I think I'm going to. Time's going to tell. I just want to answer a few quick questions that I got on the muscle wood and a few comments that were made to me or towards me on Facebook or YouTube. I'm not sponsored by anybody. When I point out something that I like about maybe this or something else, or I don't like about something else, I'm sure there's going to be some stuff about this muscle wood that I don't like. I haven't run it enough to know yet. So far, I love it. The Wolf Ridge that I borrowed was a great splitter. I loved a lot of stuff about it. When I just said in my video that I towed this at 70 and I had to tow the Wolf Ridge at 45, I'm not bashing the Wolf Ridge. Like I said, that was a great splitter, but that model is to be towed at 45. My property's 45 minutes away. I go between them a lot, so having a splitter that I can tow 70, 80 miles an hour versus 45 is a game changer for me. I know there's Wolf Ridges that you can tow at 70, 80, but I didn't have the pleasure of using one of those or trying one. So having a splitter with a suspension axle, this is a torsion axle, is a game changer for me. It might not be for everyone else. Some people will get their splitter in their yard. That's where it's going to live most of its life, and then the torsion axle doesn't really matter to you. But for me it did, and I know for other people it will, so I point out stuff like that. Not a slam, not a dig, nothing like that. So when I bring out a difference or something, it's because it's something that I learned in the process of buying my splitter, and if I can help someone else realize or recognize a difference that they might have overlooked, then that's what I'm here for, to help other people, because I've been helped immensely in my journey, picking up my wood cutting, splitting, all of that. I've been helped by people with chainsaw news, splitter new, information, all different stuff. So I try to help back. It's not everyone's the same, not everyone's going to like the same thing, and not everyone's going to buy the same thing. That would be boring, and there'd be no competition then. I'm sure I'll find a thing or two I don't like about this. Maybe I'll hate the thing in 6 months, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I met Bobby. Bobby seems like a great guy. I've talked to him for quite a while in person at his shop and through texting and phone calls with questions and whatnot. I'm sure Chris Wolf is the same way with his customers, Andrew Easton. I know I've seen him interacting with people online, so when I bring up a difference or something that helped my decision or changed my decision, or if I like this compared to that, that's simply my opinion, not a dig or a slam on anybody. There's a ton of great log splitter manufacturers out there, great chainsaw manufacturers. I run an Echo, I run Steel, I run that Makita. Anyway, like I said, not sponsored by anybody. I just let you guys know what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And if you got questions, let me know. I'll show you what I can. This video coming up is our first splits ever on this muscle wood. It's nothing at all that's going to test this thing. We're just resplitting some maple, getting used to this thing. It's a different machine than I've ever owned before. Rachel's running the splitter in this one. You can see she's still getting comfortable with it. A few times, as fast as this thing is, wood pops. She's putting the wood down, staying back. We're trying to be safe. We don't want to get our hands in here until we're used to this speed, so we're learning as we go. We're bringing it to you how we learn, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. We're going to be doing a 1K giveaway. I'm working on getting some stuff. These are some samples I had made up. Hardworking man. We got a hoodie here. I've got these hats with the thin blue line flag on them. I've only got 2 of these hats right now, 2 shirts, 2 t-shirts that I had made up we're going to have down at the Paul Bunyan show. But I'm going to be doing a live eventually with my wife Rachel, and we're going to be doing a giveaway thanking everyone for the 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully we keep growing. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. If you guys like what you see, you want to see more of this, more of the Samurai, more of the Makita, the Coyote, the Ram Split or Grapple, anything. As you see, I use stuff from all manufacturers. Not saying I wouldn't love to be sponsored one day, but I'm not sponsored by anybody yet. And if I am, I'll let you know, because I like people who are honest, who'll give you the good and the bad, even if they are sponsored, not just somebody who's going to sugarcoat everything because somebody's throwing them a few bucks or gave them a free machine. And again, not accusing anyone. I don't know who's sponsored out there or who's not. People are proud when they get something, excited. I mean, I'm like a kid in a candy store with this thing, so forgive me if I get a little overexcited, talk about stuff. I just sharing with you guys what I'm doing here. So also, I don't know if it's in this video or the next video, but I do know that I made a comment when I moved this table up and down. I know a lot of splitters that I've seen on channels or that I've run, when you move those tables, I don't know if it's the restrictor valves or what it is, but it seems to bog that engine down. Maybe it's because I got a bigger V-twin engine on this. Maybe it's the pump system. Again, I don't know exactly, but I like how smooth it is and it doesn't bog that engine down. Does that matter? I don't know that it does or doesn't. It's just something I noticed and something I pointed out. Again, not a dig, not a slam on any other splitter manufacturer. It probably really doesn't matter at all. It's just something that I noticed. I love how smooth this thing operates, and that's it. So let's get to the show. Thanks for watching. Let's have a fun weekend. Finally gonna go relax a little bit. I've been running like crazy. One more thing. I'm gonna move this thing into the garage while we're gone. I was just seeing, you know, maybe I can move it on this concrete by hand. That's gonna be one thing that maybe a smaller splitter, like my buddy's Wolf Ridge, that Pro 28C, you can move that thing around by hand. The Easton Made Ultra, you can move that thing around by hand. Let me let you guys know, you're not moving this thing by hand. So if that's a buying factor, just know that isn't gonna happen with this thing. You're gonna need to hook it to equipment to move it. The Oak series, I don't know about that because I don't have one. That's the smaller of the all-wood splitters. And the Bloodwood, I believe, is his top of the line. That thing's an absolute monster. But anyways, like I said, I'll point out differences, let you guys know in case somebody's interested in one of this stuff that might matter. Moving them around by hand, this one, not gonna happen. All right, this is it. This is going to be the first piece of wood we've put through the all-wood muscle wood. When you got an awesome wife like I do, she gets to run the first piece through. So we're resplitting some maple for the roadside stand. I've got 2 face cords here. We're probably going to try to run one real quick. Then Rachel has to take off. She's got some work to do for a real estate job. So I'm going to feed it to her. She's going to split it. I'll toss it into the dump trailer. Filling up these roadside stands. They're on fire. So she's pretty excited about it, if you can't tell.
Yes, and if you didn't hear Heath, I'm going to run the splitter.
Did I say that like 5 times?
Yeah. All right, let's get this.
Hold on, I had a bug on my nose.
You flinched, and I didn't hear it.
Oh yeah, I flinched. You were gonna hit me.
All right, let's get this thing fired up and see what she can do. I drove down, I don't know, what was it, over 2 hours with you to go pick it up, and I haven't seen it split wood yet. I've just seen it move, but I have not seen what it can do to wood, so.
She loves riding in the 1-ton dually. She says it's her favorite thing ever.
It's the worst ride ever. I get motion sick every single time. And I had to bring my laptop and try to do work, and I thought I was gonna vomit, so thank you.
I love my truck.
Thank you. Got my PPE in.
We've been getting hit by the PPE police.
I will use gloves, just no goggles, sorry.
A little nicer than blue. All right, here we go. Let's get the idle up. The log splitter's warmed up, ready to go. This is going to be the first piece of wood we've ever put through this muscle wood. Let's see what this thing can do.
running this all-wood log splitter for the first time. A couple of things that I love. This
Cradle?
to set the wood in. I don't even have to touch it. I can just set it there, pull the lever. I love that. I do like how I can control how fast or slow it goes. It doesn't have to be like full speed ahead. I can go slowly if I need to, like you saw for some of the knotted ones. Clearly the speed is insane. I didn't feel like all that off gas from the exhaust like I did with old Blue. That was like, hurt my eyes a lot of times when we're out here if the wind's just so. Not crazy loud. Of course I have earplugs, but you know, it's not bad. And she's pretty. I don't know, I think we made really quick work of that bin of wood to put it in there.
That was about a face cord of maple we re-split. We didn't have to hit every single piece. It used to take me, granted by myself with Blue, re-splitting a face cord like that would take probably 45 minutes, and we're gonna be nowhere near that. It's got me sweating. It's fall here in Michigan, but it's 70 some degrees today. Luckily we're in the shade. This thing flies, it's awesome. Rachel's got to take off, thanks for coming out. When you got an awesome wife that lets you buy stuff like this and doesn't get mad and will even come out and help and run it, it just makes the world a great place. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, if you know anyone who can remodel kitchens, send him my way.
I am behind
Thank
on
you.
the kitchen remodel slightly,
Thank you.
but we're getting the wood yard cleaned up.
We're like 3 years behind.
Ish.
I must not be that awesome, or it'd be done.
Come on.
Gotta go.
All right, here's some links to some other hardworking man videos you guys can check out. Click on the channel, hit the videos tab. You can see all 80 plus videos that I've put out. You can see how far I've come since I started. I still have a long ways to go, but if you watch some of my first videos compared to what I'm putting out there now, I think the content's a lot better, video quality's a lot better, editing's a lot better, and I'm gonna keep getting better. So check out these videos, subscribe, like, share it with your friends, comment down below.